Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. That was a bit of abrupt stop, so I'm going to play another song while we wait for everybody else to join to just get us in the moods for a Power Hour Monday. Let's bring up some music while we wait.
I will take a chance to be who I'm meant to be. I won't let fear keep me from trying. It's time for me to make a change, to start living the life I want. I'm gonna reach for the sky, way up high. I'm never giving up. It's up to me to see who I can be, make dreams reality. I'm never giving up. I'm never giving up. I'm never giving up. I'm never giving up. I won't live the life others expect of me. I want to be proud of who I'm becoming. It's time for me to make a change, to start living the life I want. I'm gonna reach for the sky, way up high. I'm never giving up. It's up to me to see who I can be, make dreams reality. I'm never giving up. I'm never giving up. I'm never giving up. I'm never giving up. Step by step, I will make my own way, even when others don't believe me. Brick by brick, I will build my destiny. I can't wait to see who I've become. I'm gonna reach for the sky, way up high. I'm never giving up. It's up to me to see who I can be, make dreams reality. I'm gonna reach for the sky.
All right, guys, welcome to everybody that joined us in South Africa. It's a cold, but in Cape Town anyway, cold, wet, windy, but it's beautiful here because we're all powerful and kind. Wonderful. Put in the chat box where you're joining us from. Lovely song it is. Came across start this one for a difference. Where are you all joining from? I'm in Langebaan in the Western Cape, just 3 km outside of Cape Town. South Africa. We've got an international community here today. There we go. Let's put to rest that beautiful song there. From Pretoria, amazing, wonderful guys. Johannesburg. More South Africans in the house, and we are growing the international community. Jacobsbaai, well, that's not international, but it's close by. Who's here from? Where else we got? I know we're going to have some countries here, without question. And if you're here for the first time, welcome. Namibia, there we go. I see Cape Town. Yep, it is. If you're here for the first time, welcome. My name is Tim Wagner. I'm your host for this evening, and I'm joined by the esteemed Ningi Ungubane, our wonderful leader, and Dr. Clinton Adams. You're going to be hearing from them shortly. But let's say how's it to them now. Hey, guys. Welcome. Ningi, Clinton, I know you're here.
Good evening. Good evening. Nice to be on the call with everybody. We're so excited.
Exactly.
Yes, we are. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Thank you.
Wonderful. We're going to be hearing from you both shortly. And we've got Sari, who's here from Santa's home, Lapland in Finland. Wonderful. Namibia, Finland, South Africa. And I know we've got some other countries as more people are going to be joining now. This is the Power Hour. First Monday of every month, where we do things a little bit differently because, well, we can, right? We can. So what are we going to cover today? I'll be going through that just now. And if you're here for the first time and you're thinking, what is all this about? Well, I'll explain a little bit of that before we get into some celebrations, recognitions, and so on. So I'm going to just share my screen with you guys so that we can follow at least a little bit of a path and keep on track for some exciting things. So for those who are catching the recording, great, well done. But live is always more powerful. Just remember that. Sometimes it's worth making a plan. But if you are watching the recording, welcome anyway. And I look forward to hearing and seeing you guys on other calls. So let's get over and do this. If I can find, there we go. And we're just going to keep videos off. It just helps with reducing bandwidth use for those who are. Well, we're also on YouTube as well. If you want to use less data, you're welcome to go over to YouTube, because you'll find streaming there on the Power Gifting I think it's called the IRP Power Gifting platform. But we are on YouTube as well. It's not May the 1st. I didn't change that. I thought I changed that. Let's click over to that slide. It's June the what? The 5th. But this is our second Power Hour. The first one was May the 1st. And it's a wonderful time to be here. We're going to be going through a little bit of an overview. Just a brief one. More detail is available on the Rumble channel and also every Monday at 7 p.m., apart from the first Monday of the month. But then we also have the languages coming up. We've got the English version of the English presentation with on Thursdays. It's 8 p.m. South Africa time, 7 p.m. UK time, and then also the Afrikaans, 7 p.m. South Africa time on a Thursday. Then there's also Finnish and other ones coming oh so soon. We're going to hear from Dr. Clinton. He's going to be sharing some numbers. This is the place to come if you want to find out what's happening, what momentum's coming. Is this actually working? Power gifting is now, what are we now? We were birthed on the 1st of December. So work that out. Now we're in month 7. Amazing stuff. So are we still here? Yes. And how strong are we? Well, Dr. Clinton's going to share some numbers and you'll see that we are here and we're going on. We've got then some recognitions, those who are achieving, those who are really owning power gifting, sharing it with their communities, friends, family, well, anybody who will just listen. And if you breathe, then power gifting is for you. And if you don't know if somebody's breathing, take a mirror, hold it up to their nose. And if it mists, then register them in power gifting. And you'll see why shortly. And then we'll finish on a couple of announcements. But let's just crack into, oh, there we go, Joyful June. With some fireworks. That's what we've got here. Joyful June. Joyful, whichever way you want to look at it. But let's bring joy by sharing power gifting this June. So let's crack into a little bit of an overview to give you an idea if you're not sure, or perhaps even just a reminder of why power gifting, what makes us different, and is it worth it? Well, I know it's worth it, but I'll leave that up to you to determine. Great things about power gifting that are different from traditional either gifting economies or online businesses is that it is not network marketing or multi-level marketing style systems. There's no confusing referral systems, bonuses, and team structures. And why do I put confusing? Well, I've been in network marketing since 2008. And how many times I was actually highly frustrated and confused to see, well, how do these leadership bonuses work? And I need to have 2 people on my left and 2 people on my right, and each one's got to have 3. And then this one needs to have a goldfish, and that one's got to have a grandmother, but this one can't have a grandmother. And it just gets so complicated. And I'd often think, well, why can't they just simplify it? Power gifting has to be the simplest, straightforward system for anybody to duplicate. That's where one of the many gold nuggets where I know that our differentiating factor actually works in our favor. There's no registration or monthly fees. no third party controlling your funds. Now, that's a huge golden nugget, especially with what's going on in online platforms around. And I would gather that majority of people are on this call have been or are involved in other online systems or programs, projects, whatever you want to call them, which involves cryptocurrencies or investing or gold or silver or property or just an online opportunity to grow a network or advertising or filling in surveys. There's multiple different ways of making or potentially even losing money. And a big part of the problem of these platforms is that somebody else is in control of your funds. So you may be a multimillionaire, according to your computer when you log in, but are you in control of it? Till it's in your physical control, your physical hands, not your money. And that's where there's been a big part of the problem blowing up recently, even more than ever before, that platforms are disappearing with, well, in theory, your money. So why have we got something so powerful here? Well, the money moves peer-to-peer, person-to-person. It doesn't go anywhere near Power Gifting platform. In fact, the platform holds no funds whatsoever. We have an innovative and uniquely designed algorithm, and the algorithm is a predetermined mathematical equation. This is one of the big powerful things by how we work here. All you do is follow a system, and it's a mathematical certainty that over time you will achieve the results that I'm going to share with you. It doesn't matter how little or how much you do, you will achieve. We have full training and support training on Saturday mornings. We've got videos. There's videos on our platform on how to register, how to join, how to do your cryptocurrencies, and it's going to grow more and more. And yes, we use cryptocurrencies to move funds internationally, which is another huge aspect of why we're so powerful. And here's a big one. It's $8. $8. What's that? 170 Rand or something like that these days for 170 Rand and $8. If you're earning in dollars, you're super duper happy. And that's a whole key thing. We have a partly self-perpetuating system creating ongoing cash flow. Now, if you want to understand fully of what I mean by the system is self-perpetuating, watch the training that Dr. Clinton did last week, Saturday, that is on our Rumble channel and also our Telegram channels as well. So this is how it works. A very brief overview. Once registered, you join a queue. And once you're in the queue and you gift the person at the front of the queue. So you join the back like you would in a shopping center and you gift the person at the front of the queue. It's their turn. And once gifted, this person moves off and allows the next person in line to receive, meaning it's not a pyramid scheme. Because once you've gone to the top and you've received your gifts, your money, you go back to the bottom. Once you're at the front, it'll be your turn to receive. When receiving your gift, you keep a portion of that money and gift on to the community to ensure the economy flows. And this is the economic system. How do we avoid a recession? Recession where money stops flowing. Some of the money is yours. Some of it goes into the community. You're just looking after it. On your private dashboard, this tells you the gifting details of the next person in line. So a very simple system where when it's your turn to give or receive, the system will tell you who that person is. You can then communicate with them. Following the system ensures the integrity of the gifting economy and allows for everybody to receive. Now, there's 3 phases, and each phase has got 4 levels. And as you move up through these levels, so you receive gifts and you gift back into the system. So here's how the first level works. When you join, you register with a one-time gift of $8. That's the cost to you in its entirety for the entire space of this program. Never need to take money out your pocket again. No, nothing hidden about this, completely transparent. When you gift $8, you're gifting to a specific person, not to a company or to some guy sitting on a yacht that you may or may not know is real or maybe is not real. You're gifting it to a person. When it's your turn to receive and you've come to the front of the queue, and it's only a matter of time, you will receive 3 gifts of $8. So as 3 other people are joining, they'll gift you 24 in total. From that 24, you take 16 and you gift this on to get to level 2, leaving you with $8 in your pocket. Now, from a business perspective, you're a break even. How exciting is that? This is what I personally did at this point. I registered my wife. So she got a profile. She didn't even know. Wonderful. When she moved and received her $24 gifts and moved over to level 2, The $8 for that, I registered a nonprofit. We actually have our own nonprofit, and I actually have also then registered another one as well, which is a school. So you're welcome to do as you want with the $8. Me, I thought $8 is more beneficial by going back into the community than it was in my account, my cryptocurrency wallet, as that's just going to disappear so quickly. More beneficial long-term to leave it within the system. So level 2, $16, you gifted a person at the front of the queue and you joined the back of the queue on level 2. When you've moved to the front and it's your turn to receive, and it's an exciting time when it happens, I've been there, you will receive 9 gifts of $16 each, 144 in total. So as 9 people are leaving level 1 and going to the back of level 2, you're going to receive 9 of those gifts. Not bad. You then, remember, it's not all your money, 144. If you run off with that, well, that's very nearsighted and narrow-minded, and you're probably going to end up by remaining exactly where you are financially for the rest of your life. So here you need to learn to think a little bit differently. Follow the set system. You don't need to recreate anything. What's the system? The system will create 9 baby accounts. This is our magic superpower. 9 baby accounts at the back of level 1. So when that system creates those, you're going to have 9 new positions so you can receive ongoing gifts. And each of those, you're going to take $8 of the money you've been gifted to gift to somebody at the front. So if you're creating 9 baby accounts at the back, the system does it automatically. You don't have to actually do anything. You just gift on. The system does it for you. Then once you've done that, you know that 3 people is required to move 1 person to level 2. So in fact, by your baby accounts and gifting back into the system on level 1, you've helped 3 people move over to level 2. How magical is that? This is where the self-perpetuating system kicks in. Now, it will never be fully self-perpetuating. There's no such thing as that in these environments. It means that other people need to join, but it is our superpower as it speeds it up. You're taking $32, gifting onto level number 3, and keeping $40 in your pocket. Okay, $40. Beautiful evening out with a partner and the kids, maybe go out for a pizza and a movie. Why not celebrate every now and again? Feels good. $32 you're gifting to the front of level number 3. And so the system moves on. Now you're going to receive 27 gifts of $32 as 27 people leave level 2, go to level 3. I think you're starting to understand the system. $216 of that you are holding aside. It's not yours. So don't run off with 864. It's not your money. 216 of it you're going to add into the system on level 1 by the system creating 27 baby accounts for you. You're going to take $64 to access level 4, because now you're starting to see the power of the money as you've got $584 in your pocket. On level 4, $64. Now, this is where it starts getting exciting. When it's your turn to receive, you're going to receive 81 gifts of 64. Wow. That's $5,184. The system's going to create 81 baby accounts for you. Sounds like a lot of admin. It's not really. There's training videos will show you how it works. But is it worth it? Where you can pocket 4,456 in your pocket. So if at the beginning you thought, why would I do this for $8 or $40? Well, typically you wouldn't do it for $80. You'd do it to help somebody else or to diversify your income into different avenues and different platforms where maybe you've got some money sitting in high-risk cryptocurrency, bot trading accounts, and high-risk other platforms. Whereas this is extremely low risk for that return. It could take 3 months, 6 months, 12 months. Does it really matter? Put your $8 in. Help your network and your people and your friends and your family to join, also with $8. And when it's your turn to receive, it is super exciting. This is going to give you a total of $5,088 and 117 other opportunities to receive $5,088. How does it get better than that? So you're going to be receiving ongoing as your baby accounts move through. Now, just a side note here, baby accounts do not create more baby accounts. So once a baby account has moved through the 4 levels, so it's finished, as somebody once said, they go off and visit the grandparents. It's quite fun. Now, the next two phases work on exactly the same system. The only difference is the money. It's 10x'd. You may have noticed that moving from phase 1 to phase 2 is now $80 gift, Well, when you're moving from phase 2 to phase 3, it's $800. And you could just have a look at these numbers and realize, is it worth it? If it takes to get to this level, we don't know. No one's at this level. In fact, no one's at level 2, phase 2 yet either. We're getting close. We're not there yet. But when that happens, whether it takes you a year or 2 years for $50,000 extra dollars, for just introducing a few people, sitting back, trusting the system, staying connected, is it worth it? So to conclude, register your free account at irpgifting.com. There are no referral links as we're not network marketing. Everybody joins behind the queue. With the help of the person who invited you, create your profile and your crypto addresses. And as I said, we do have training videos available. Send an unconditional $8 gift to uplift someone's life. Share the opportunity with others to grow the community. Attend presentations and trainings to ensure you remain connected. Sit back and wait for your turn to receive. But here's the thing. It's so simple. Please refer back to the person that sent you this. And also understand this isn't financial advice. I'm not paid by Power Gifting at all. I am a member of the community that said, I like this. I want to put my hand up and share and support and guide and coach and help and lead and whatever it may be within the community. And you are welcome to put your hand up and support as well, as everybody here is here completely voluntarily. So we say thank you for that. There's all the wonderful people who are in the background supporting us. Everyone is invited. Why would you not? Amazing. Here's what we've got happening next. Power Achievers Recognitions. So I'm going to be asking Dr. C. I've got to just get my screen going here properly. Oops, I've gone too far. Dr. Clinton's in the house. I hope Dr. Clinton's in the house.
Yes, I'm here.
Amazing.
We're so excited with the achievers within Power Gifting, people that has really been working hard, and it's such a pleasure just to recognize the people that has been working hard with us in the community. Just as a refresher, you have the Power Player, that is for people that successfully introduce 2 people or more. Then you have the Power Pointer for those that have successfully introduced 5 or more. The Power Ambassador for people that have successfully introduced 10 or more. Then you have the Power Legend for those that have successfully introduced 25 or more. And the Power Elite, our top position, when you have introduced 50 or more people into the community. And we take a moment every month, and maybe throughout the month on Saturdays as well, just to stand still and to recognize the people that has contributed towards the movement within the platform. So first of all, we want to say thank you very much for all those that is working so hard in sharing this amazing opportunity. We've got our Facebook pages running. We've got our support group. We've got our main Telegram channel. We've got our email going out to everybody in the community. If you received your email today, just throw a thumbs up there in the comment section. Let us just see if you received your email today. So that's exciting. All right, so there we see some people saying they've definitely received their email today. So that is so amazing. Now, Tim, are you able to bring up the recognitions for us?
Yes, I am. And the first one is...
That's our new Power Legend. Our newly crowned Power Legend. It's Zelda Kafari from Namibia. She actually had, I think, 35 people that I saw on the platform. So Zelda has done exceptionally well. Yeah, with getting the people in. So well done to Zelda, our newly crowned Power Legend. And yes, it is 35 people. I just double checked. She actually brought in 35 people. So well done, Zelda, for being such an amazing leader within the community. Do we have another one up there, Tim? Right, let's look at the power plays, the people that brought in 2 or more. I'll say 2, but less than 5. So Adam, also from South Africa. Next one, please. We have Denise Brooks that I think we skipped one of those power players there.
Yeah, they're not in the right order. My apologies. I'm going to jump, jump around.
Okay. All right. So we've got Denise Brooks. Last week, she had a power player badge, and she brought in some more people. So she's moved up to power pointer. So well done, Denise. And thank you for all the hard work that you are doing.
Amazing.
Next one.
Amazing. And Mr. Ike.
Ike, this guy, I saw Ike coming from the first time we did recognitions. Ike came with a power player, then he moved up to power pointer last week, and this week he's sitting at power ambassador. So well done, Ike. Thank you for all the hard work.
Amazing.
You are really an amazing drive to the community. So thank you for your hard work. Well done for reaching power ambassador status. And then we've got Renee as well, Franklin from USA. She as well was sitting at power player last week. This week she's sitting at power ambassador. We're really seeing people moving up in the recognitions. So well done to Renee. She's been a champion from the start, and we just appreciate all she's done. Also with Samantha. Now this one is you know, last week she was sitting at power player. All right, last week she was sitting at power player. We've given her the power ambassador today, but she's one person away from becoming a power elite. She just needs to get that one more person in, then she will be a power elite, a power legend. She's one person away from power legend status. And I've actually messaged her earlier on, and I said, you're one person away from power legend status. That's bringing in 25 and upwards. So one more person, and we'll probably next week we'll see Samantha sitting on power legend status. So well done. She did an amazing job this week past.
Before we move on, Dr. Clinton, Sam's going to share a little bit of a story here now. I'm going to introduce this wonderful lady. You're going to see she's going to move up tonight because it's going to frustrate her to no end that she's one person short. Sam is a single mom with two hyperactive twins with hyperactive twins, always in demand. She is a networker of note, huge family in Zimbabwe, very passionate about the kids, very passionate about just helping other people. And I know Sam's agreed, saying she's going to just pop on and say, how's it quickly between feeding and bath time and sorting out twins? Sam, how are you?
I'm okay too. I'm okay. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for the kind words. You know, I get very uncomfortable about talking about myself. I like to kind of stay in the background and, you know, not have to do anything. But anyway, as Tim said, I'm from Zim. I live in Cape Town, and I've been part of this journey for about, what, 5 years now? We've known each other?
I think so. It must be at least.
Yeah, around about that
5
time.
years. Yeah.
And we've dabbled in everything. lost some money, made a little. But the thing that always used to frustrate me is we were never in control of the platforms that we were on. We always depended on moving what we were earning from one place to our wallet. So you never owned what you made until it actually hit your wallet. And the thing I like about the gifting system or gifting structure is that it goes directly to the person that needs the help. And also that we are actually in control of our own destiny. At first, when I joined, I was like, they said, oh, you don't need to recruit. And I was like, excellent, I don't have to do anything. I just join and sit. But then you soon realize that if you don't do anything, you don't receive anything. And I've got personal issues that are happening in my life at the moment. Tim knows it. Ningi knows. I've spoken to her as well. And I was like, well, I can't wait for other people to work for me. If I want to change the situation that I'm in, I have to work. And I know quite a few people that are in the same situation. So I started talking to people, just sharing it and explaining that, guys, this is not easy money. If we want to change our lives, we really do have to knuckle down and work hard. We have to speak to people and share with as many people as we can and change our lives ourselves. We're not going to wait for somebody else to do it for us. So that's what we're doing in our group. And we're speaking to as many people as we can and just explaining to them how it works and the changes that they can make on their own and not relying on other people. And then that's about
Amazing.
it.
Amazing. Sam, there's a lot of words of wisdom there, and you can hear it in your voice and can feel it in the energy that experience has brought you to this point. And it's a pleasure having you as a power ambassador, but you're not going to be ambassador for long. You're going to find someone tonight, aren't you? I know you.
I already have somebody.
There you go. Change the picture, Dr. C. That's amazing.
I think the main thing is changing the mindset of people. We've gotten so accustomed to believing that you can become rich by doing nothing, and there's no such thing. There's no such thing. You have to fight for a better life, and yeah, we're in the trenches, and we need to dig. And yeah,
wonderful. You're a never give up lady. You're persistent. You're consistent, and I love that. Wonderful to have you here. Thanks so much for sharing in your busy schedule. And I know you've got the twins rattling around you there. So
and my son has walked in 3 times, hand signaling me. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much, Sam. Love it. Appreciate you.
All right.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Sam. And it's such a pleasure just to be able to work with you in the platform. Next up, we have Cheryl Stein, also with PowerPoint status, 5 or more people that has been brought in with Cheryl Stein. So well done to you as well. Then Theo has been, I don't know, Theo needs to go to the people that she's invited and ask them to update so that status can change. But what we picked up this week was Theo having the Power Player recognition for this week. I know she's been involved from the very start, so there must be more people that just needs to update the referral in the back office so that she can get a proper status that she's on. So we encourage Theo just to go and speak to those people as well. But Theo on Power Player this week.
And that's all.
And that's it. Okay. So well done to all the achievers. You've done a marvelous job. And we look forward to having some more recognition soon. There's amazing news coming, so stay here. I see 2 people dropped off. Don't drop off. There's awesome information coming right now. You do not
now.
want to drop off the call.
Fantastic, Dr. Linton. Thanks so much. Thanks so much for putting those recognitions together. And if you've seen on some of them, there's no photograph. That's because we don't have a picture of the person. So if you have a recognition badge, but you know picture, please get your picture to Dr. Clinton so he can send it to you. Then you can use it on your social media. You can use it Facebook, use it to promote, use it to publish, wherever you want to use it. And to the 2 highest rankings, of course, they're going to receive an actual pin, which will be shipped to them. And those are in order. So it won't be too long before Ningi Ngubane, who is our first Power Elite, is going to receive her pin. And I think she's going to need 2 by then because she's going to be elite twice. So before we move on and go on to the surprise, the wonderful surprise, which Ningi is going to be speaking about, Dr. Clinton's just going to share some numbers. I'm going to finish. Oh, before we do share numbers, just as a pointer, have a look in the chat for the new Telegram support channel. Maybe Dr. C, you could just mention what's going on there, but we'll put that in the chat as well, perhaps. And you may have noticed that our official support channel, yeah, what happened there? That sort of went haywire.
Yes, it looks like somebody did something and got our original support channel deleted somehow, and it kicked everybody out. So must have been one of those scammers that was angry because we caught them out and we deleted them and blocked them and so onwards. So our support channel was taken down completely. We've started a new support channel, support group on Telegram. We have emailed everybody that is active in the community. You've received an email today from us. So you have the new link to the support group. If you did not get that link, Tim is posting a link there in the chat. So you can click on that link and make sure you get back onto the support group on Telegram. This one is more stricter in terms of security. So hopefully we'll not have the same challenges on this channel or this group as well. All right. So let me just run through some of the numbers. I think it's important information which people want. Yeah, let me just, Zelda saying, check your spam or your promotions. If you're on Gmail, under promotions, also the email could be found there that went out today. So yeah, just make sure you clear our email so our email gets to your inbox. Okay, and then just some of the numbers. There's something exciting I would like to share with you in terms of the numbers. Now, in the month of May, from the 1st of May till up until today, what we have is we had 238 level 1 entries. Okay, 238 level 1 entries. So that is entries coming from the back. And the amazing thing that I want to point out here is that 120 is brand new people that came into the platform, and 118 people level 1 profiles is actually baby accounts, our superpower that kicked in during the month of May, right? So we had 120 new signups for the month and 118 baby accounts that was birthed during the month of May, giving us the 238 level 1 entries. So as you can see, the baby accounts almost matched the new entries that came in. Imagine what will happen if we up the entries, the new entries in Joyful June. If we get really joyful about power gifting in this month of June, imagine what will happen if the platform, the system could bring 118 against 120 into the platform. I'm sure if we push more than that 120 for June, we will actually see an amazing double up of the movement that we've had. 83 people has been promoted to level 2 and 13 people has been promoted to level 3 during the month of May. I'm sure because of the information you are receiving, we are going to double up, triple up these numbers for June and get really, really joyful about it. I'll stop there and hand over back to Tim or Ningi.
Wonderful. It's quite amazing to look at when you look at the numbers of what we spoke about and you presented on Saturday. Please, guys, go back and have a look at, even if you miss my stuff and you just focus on the numbers and see the magic, what is the of the superpower of the baby accounts. And when you have a look at nearly 100% additional came from within the system from the baby accounts. That's unreal. I've never seen this before in my life. And I can't wait for the day when we're going to be talking about tens of thousands and more than that coming through and moving along in the baby accounts. It's just a matter of time. So thanks so much for sharing. And to continue the discussion around numbers and Joyful June, here's our wonderful leader and our elite leader, Ningi Ngubane.
Thank you, Tim. Thank you, Dr. C. Good evening, family. Wow, exciting indeed. Exciting indeed that with 120 brand new profiles, we have almost a 1-to-1 match with the baby accounts. Really, we have a phenomenal algorithm. We have an outstanding system. So that is so exciting. So just continuing on the Joyful June note, that we are experiencing the joy of sharing this beautiful community of giving with others. That is what this month is about. And as Tim and Dr. C have both said, imagine when we take it up a notch in bringing in new people. This month, 120 brand new profiles were created. Imagine if we double that, what would happen? So before I go any further, I just want to acknowledge a brilliant mentor that has raised a hand to say, you know what, anything that gets the community excited, I'm in there to help and support. We know that this community is not funded in any way. Power gifting is not funded in any way except internally. So what I am about to announce and share with you, amazing power gifters, has been funded internally by a dear mentor who really values and just gets the vision of what we do. She's a consistent, supporter of the vision. Really just amazing to work alongside her. So what we have tonight, beloved, again for 4 weeks in a row, depending if we do our part, we're gonna be having giveaways. So from next Monday, for Mondays in a row, we will be having giveaways. $25 will be up for grabs every Monday at the presentations for the next 4 weeks. And what does it take to qualify? Well, you simply just become a PowerPointer, introduce 2 people. It is really amazing. We've just had recognitions to really recognize people that are the engine room of the community. A beautiful testimony from Sam says, when life is happening really to you, you can't wait and your fate be in someone else's hands. And really the first simple building block is PowerPoint, introduced to. And this is for all of us. You know, you might have been past PowerPoint recognition. You might be due for your PowerPoint recognition. It is all wonderful and all the same. What we have in our hands is an opportunity to introduce 2 people per week in a space of 7 days. From the time of the Monday presentation to the next presentation, we have 7 days to introduce 2 people each time. The gatekeeper reminds me of my, performance management and all those days. The gatekeeper, beloved, is that in each week, we must have introduced 10 people a day, which means 70 a week. If we get less than that, I think we all understand that we are here for our own dreams and goals, as Sam has rightfully said. Anything that rewards in any way is just a bonus. It's just encouragement. We're not introducing people for the $25. We're introducing people to this community because we know firstly, it will change their life too, even as ours will change. So the $25 is just a cherry on top. So to really make it worth it, it needs to be significant, well, not significant, but recognizable momentum. Because I'd say significant for a crowd of 800 plus on our support group would be no less than 800. As Tim has said, the magic number is 1 brings 1. But still, if we can take 240 a month, which is 70 times 4, that's something really, it's commendable, particularly looking at the fact that we were at 120 the previous month. So just to summarize, we all get 2 every week for the next 4 weeks. We become pace setter every week. If not all of us, well, then let's ensure enough of us do it so that we have 10 people coming on board every single day of the week. Just 10. We were over 800 in the previous support group. Just 10. Literally a drop in the ocean of us inviting that week will get us to 10 a week. We keep that going, 10 a day, for 4 weeks. We keep that going for 4 weeks. We have $25 up for grabs every single week for the next 4 weeks. Again, all thanks to our amazing mentor who is in the room right now. So that's what it is. That's all it is, beloved. We introduce 2 people every week. If not all of us do it, enough of us must do it so that we have 10 a day, 70 a week. And voila, every single pace, every single power player is then placed into the lucky draw. Everyone who qualified for that week, provided we meet our gatekeeper of 70. Please excuse the word, it's the only one I have from my former life of gatekeeper. It sounds like a horrible word, but yeah, let's say our significant milestone, our motivation milestone, our joyful milestone of 70 a week. Thank you, beloved. I hope it's clear. Tim, over to you. I see a hand from Coach B, but over to you, Tim.
Thank you very much, Ningi. 100%. Yeah, he's put a very valid question. So, Coach Bernard, you're welcome to unmute yourself.
Hi, guys. I was thinking something. So, some people are struggling to get people in. So, how about if you're struggling to get people in, but you still want to try and push to get the 2 people? How about sponsoring someone in? We've got a whole list of people that can't afford the $8 to come in. How about putting your hand up and say, okay, I can sponsor 1 or 2 people. And the nice thing is, by gifting $16, the possibility you could be winning $25 as well.
So true. Take $16 out your pocket, gift somebody, be part of the community, help somebody, and have the chance of winning it back plus some. Very good idea. I love the strategy. And the question did also come up. How many times can you become power player? Well, you never lose your rank So at the beginning of every month, it's not that you have to start off on 0 and then you work your rank up. You never lose your rank. You're going to always continue to build on it. But for this promotion, we're talking about 2. And of course, 2 people means being power player. So Ningi brings in 2. And this 1 week, she can be power player, but she still remains elite. I hope that covers that and makes sense to you as well. We just want to inspire everybody. And as Coach Bernard said, if you're struggling to bring in anybody, sponsor them in. There is a way. And then they'll see the light. And that's where you're going to find how you do it. Use the stories and the testimonial, that's what I'm looking for, from Sam. By all means, and I know Sam's always willing to put up her hand and assist with the community. She's one of the great ladies in the background there who does a lot of work which majority of people don't see, and it's testimony, and that's why she's going places. So, yeah, thank you very much for that question. Great stuff. Well, are there any more questions? Is there anything else? So tell me, come on, let's put in the chat box here. How excited are we about this? That we've got an amazing community member who said, I want to put forward, I value this. I know people need money. I want to motivate them. I'm willing to put $100 of my own money down. Let's put it to the community to help them move on. How amazing is that? That this is the type of community that we have here, guys. I've never had this before. This for me, in 16 years in network marketing and since 2016 working in online businesses, have I had a community like this, and it touches my heart. It really, really does. It's inspiring. Fantastic, says Elizabeth. Come on, show some love. Who thinks that this is a phenomenal initiative? How can we then help share and spread the message? Media, yes, it is. It's wonderful stuff. So, Dr. Clinton, is there anything else on final words? And Ningi, is there anything to add in final words before we wrap up our Power Hour for June?
I just want to maybe ask everybody on the call, if you've brought in people in the past, if they're not on this new support group, to please talk to them. If they are active members of Power Gifting, make sure they get onto the support group again as well. That's all from my side. Thank you very much. Have a blessed evening, a blessed week as we work together to reach the objectives that are set out. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. C. I think on my side, it's really just to encourage us as we're going to be reaching out, excited by this new competition and motivation. Let's check our belief. Check your posture. Make sure you're going out really excited and really believing. People can tell when you are trying to get them into something. People can tell when you are sharing something from your heart that you really believe will change their lives and your life. So let's just check our belief levels, because you really want to portray the true belief of what this community is. Just check your belief. We are more transparent than we believe. So yeah, I hope that makes sense. And yeah, blessed evening. Thank you, Tim.
Great stuff, ladies and gents. Thank you for joining. For those who caught the recording, good stuff. Share it with everybody else so that we can really get the numbers up so they can see what's going on. Thank you for all the contributions, and congratulations to everybody who leveled up and moved on, and for Sam for sharing with us just from her absolute heart, completely genuine person. And believe me, if you knew Sam's background and she's gone and doing what she's doing, nobody, including me, has got any excuse. Thank you all very much. Have a wonderful week, and we will see you on Thursday for the presentation, Saturday for the training, and 7 p.m. Monday next week for the overview. Good night, everybody.
Good night. Good night, everybody.
Good night, guys.